Good morning and welcome to the Crew Network Scholarship attendee call. And we're so excited for you all to know that this is our record year for us. We're giving 30 scholarships. So we are just thrilled about this. I had the privilege of speaking to 8 of you and calling you to let you know that you had won the scholarship. So we are thrilled and we welcome you to Crew. You are part of a very elite group in the not in just the country anymore, or Canada, North America, but in the world. So Crew is growing by leaps and bounds. But as we get started here, I think we would like to have everyone do a brief introduction. And Nicole, for management, would it be easier if you just say names and have them introduce since you have a list in front of you? Would that be easier? Okay. And I think for you scholars, if you can just give us your university, where you are located. I know some of you are from places like Boston, but go to school in Tampa. So if you could give us that kind of information and what you're currently up to when you're getting ready to go back to school, those kind of things. So we can keep it to about 60 seconds for each person, then we'll have time to get everyone in. So thank you. Nicole?
All right, sounds good. So we'll go ahead and start with Devonda.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you for having the call and having us all on here to meet prior to the event. So thank you, everybody. My name is Devonda Batres. Please feel free to call me Dee. I am new to Crew. I live in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and I've been here over 20 years, and I am attending the New Mexico Highlands University. So I'm in my senior year. Thank you again.
Thank you. I'll go ahead and pass it to Andrea Johnson.
Hi, thank you so much for having us today. I'm so happy to be here. I'm Andrea. I'm a rising senior at the University of Michigan Ross School of Business. I'm interested in real estate development and the finance aspect of development projects. I'm currently helping Ann Arbor on a couple of their issues with affordable housing, which is really interesting to me. So thank you so much.
We'll move over to Caitlin Korsak.
Hi, everyone. My name's Caitlin. I am a rising senior at the University of Tampa, originally from Boston. Right now, I'm working under an independent developer with a student housing project, and very excited to meet everyone in Chicago.
Thank you. Next on the list is Indy Whaley.
It's India.
Sorry about that.
No, it's okay. I was like, okay, she's talking. Okay, so I'm India Whaley. I am a third year law / MBA student at the University of South Carolina. I am from South Carolina. Currently, I work for the City of Columbia's mayor's office, dealing with tax reform and commercial real estate projects.
Perfect, thank you. If I mess up your name, I apologize. I'm going to try to say everybody's name as best as I can. We're going to move on to Ivana.
Hi, my name's Ivana Maldonado. I'm currently a rising senior at California State University, Sacramento, studying finance with a concentration in real estate. And right now I'm working with Project Destin as an academic relationship manager. And I'm also attending the convention, so hope to see you all there.
Thank you. Next is Leah.
Hello, my name is Leah Police. I go to Eastern Michigan University studying interior design and construction management. Sorry, I'm like tired. I'm in between travel. I just finished a 3-month interior design internship in Hawaii. I'm making my way home. I'm in California for the week, but then I'll be back in Michigan for my senior year. So I'm super excited. And I will also be at the convention.
Thank you. Next, I have Kaylee Schumann. Did I say that your first name correct?
Hi, it's Kaylin Sherman.
Kaylin.
I'm a student at the University of Cincinnati, and I've lived in Cincinnati my entire life. I'm studying real estate, finance, and operations management. And I just finished an internship with Freddie Mac, and I'm just enjoying my last week of summer. So.
Thank you. Next, I have Carla De La Hoz. Sorry.
It's Carly Delahose. My I am in a dual degree program, so it's MBA and MPA, Master of Public Administration. The MBA is at Wharton in Philadelphia, and the MPA is at Harvard in Cambridge. But I am from New York City, so I was a licensed architect in the city before grad school, and after grad school, I'll be working in real estate impact investing at Goldman Sachs Urban Investment Group.
Thank you. Next is Hope.
Hi there, I'm Hope Swantko. I am a rising third year at Notre Dame Law School. Just wrapped up a summer at a law firm in Chicago and graduating here soon, and I should be at the convention this year.
Thank you. Everybody just moved around. Mona? No.
Hi everyone, my name is Mona Mackey. I just graduated from the University of Detroit Mercy and the University of Windsor with a Bachelor of Science in Architecture and a Bachelor of Arts and Visual Arts. And I'm going back to Detroit Mercy to finish my Master of Architecture this fall. So in just under like 2 weeks, I'll be starting. I'm originally from Windsor, Ontario, so right across the border of Detroit, if you guys are familiar. And I will also be at the convention. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you.
Thank you. Bailey Kim.
Hi everyone, my name is Bailey Kim and I'm a rising senior at the University of California, San Diego. I'm majoring in real estate and development, and I'm currently working, I'm originally from Atlanta, Georgia though, and then I'm currently working in Solana Beach as an acquisition analyst, and I will be at the convention, so I'm excited to see everyone there.
Thank you. Lin Shen.
Hi everyone, my name is Lin Shen. My full name is Ao Lin Shen, but I just go by Lin. And I go to UBC, that's in Canada. I think I'm the only, or so far, I'm the only Canadian here. I'm doing a dual specialization in finance and real estate, and I'm also minoring in psychology. And right now I'm working at Intelligent City, which is a sustainable housing technology startup firm. And I'm also participating in the Solar Decathlon build challenge. So my team is developing a net zero building on our own campus. So that's super exciting. Yeah, and I'm going to a convention as well. So see you guys there.
Thank you. Stephanie Grayson.
Hi guys, my name is Stephanie. I am actually is wrapping up my joint degree, joint MBA and MS in the sustainable built environment at Stanford. I previously was a real estate private equity investor, and I actually am building out a prop tech company that is helping to decarbonize commercial real estate.
Thank you. Jocelyn Vincent.
Hello, my name is Jocelyn, and I'm going to be a senior this year at the University of Nebraska, Omaha. I've been working with the Lund Company for a little over a year now. They're a management company for apartments around here. I think I'm going to go more into commercial real estate development with the owner of my current complex that I work at has asked me to kind of learn more about that side of things. So I'm excited about that. I can't attend the summit, unfortunately, because I have some dance team things going on, couldn't get out of, but so I'll be sad to miss that.
Thank you. Cassandra.
Hi, sorry, my camera doesn't work right now, but I'm Cassandra Hartman, and I'm a rising senior at Texas A&M, where I'm majoring in finance and business honors. And I just wrapped up my internship at BP in Chicago as a commercial energy intern, and I'm from Fort Worth, Texas, and I also work as a loan signing agent with like escrow and title companies, and I'm super excited for this opportunity and to meet everyone.
Thank you. I'm not going to say this correct. I'm so sorry. Admit. And give me 1 second.
I think it's Amrit.
Armorit, sorry about that. Armorit, I know you just signed on, so I'm not sure if you could hear me or not. We are doing introductions. Okay, she just wrote in the chat that she won't be able to speak today since she's at work. And so one other person just joined, Danielle. We're doing introductions. If you just want to tell us where you're from, what school you go to, and what you're studying in.
You're muted, Danielle.
All right, hello everyone. My name is Danielle. I'm from Omaha, Nebraska, and I'm a double major in business and Spanish with a concentration in real estate.
Thank you. And I'll just go ahead and introduce myself. My name is Nicole Vanner. I'm the foundation coordinator. As you know, I've been speaking with most of you through emails. I'm here with you through the whole process. For anything that you need, please don't hesitate to give me an email. And we'll pass it on to Laura.
Hi, everybody. It's wonderful to see your faces and hear from you. I'm Laura Lewis. I am Chief Communications Officer here at Crew Network and Vice President of the Foundation, and I work hand in hand with Nicole. And I will pass it over to Wendy Mann, our CEO.
Good morning. I am so delighted to see all of your wonderful faces, and bravo to all of you for all the amazing things that you're doing. You are so smart. And I think about myself at your age and I think, gosh, we just weren't there. You guys are doing so much, and your double majors and your projects and energy and sustainability. It's just amazing. And I'm just thrilled. I can't wait to meet you in person at the convention if you're able to attend. I am Wendy Mann. I am CEO of Crew Network, and I serve as president of the Crew Network Foundation as well. And we are delighted to honor and recognize all the great things you're doing and welcome you into our organization. And with that, I will turn it over to Claire Roberts, who is the chair of our foundation.
Good morning. Yes, I will echo what Wendy said. We have a process by which we review all the applications, and we had 62 applications, so a lot of applications. And I will tell you that everyone that was reviewing applications said the same thing Wendy just said. Oh my goodness, you ladies are just stellar. And it was a very tight process. The numbers were very close all around. But again, so impressed by all that you're doing. Like she said, the double majors and your initiatives you're taking on and everything you're doing to make this world a better place and to make our industry, commercial real estate industry, a better place. As Wendy said, I am the foundation chair this year. I am also a commercial real estate broker. I started my career in Southeast Michigan, so I'm very familiar with that Windsor-Detroit border. And I now live in Minneapolis, the Twin Cities. And again, commercial real estate broker, been doing this about 30 years. So, and I've been a part of Crew for most of that 30 years. So it's a great organization. And we look forward to meeting every single one of you. If you can't make it to Chicago, we understand, but we hope you will be there. We will be celebrating you constantly over those few days. So be ready. And I'm going to turn it over to Jeanette Flory. Second.
Hi, good morning or afternoon. I guess it's morning where everybody is. I'm Jeanette Flory Sagan. I'm past chair for our Crew Network Foundation and thrilled to meet all of you. I talked to a few of you to let you know that you had won, and I loved the reactions. One of my young ladies said, oh, when we hang up, I'm going to scream so loud, which I thought was so much fun. But I am in Seattle. I'm actually a member of 3 Crew Network chapters, and I have my own consulting firm, Sirius Asset Services, and we do asset management and corporate real estate consulting. And I actually grew up in Ohio, in the middle eastern portion of Ohio, and have lived all over the U.S. So I've been in I guess 6 states at this stage. And I am thrilled how many of you are going to be able to join us in Chicago. I think it'll make a real big difference to you, and it's such a great opportunity to network. And last but not least here, I think on the call is Tiffany.
Thank you, Jeanette. Welcome, all the scholars. I'm just going to echo what everyone else said. You know, it's amazing to listen to each of you describe, you know, your journey, where you're at, and how much you've accomplished at this early stage in the beginnings of your career, and some of you second stages of your career. So my name is Tiffany English. I am the Crew Network Immediate Past President. I'm a member of Crew San Diego. I've also been a member of Crew Sacramento in the past, is where I originally joined. I've been in the commercial real estate industry now for going on 26 years. My background is in interior design and architecture. I now work for a technology company in their commercial real estate group. So I actually spent my first 20 years in architecture firms and design firms, and just a little over a year ago, changed my career path at this stage, which was a little bit scary and risky, but also amazing. I work for Qualcomm Technologies. I am on their global real estate team. I am the Senior Director of Architecture. I oversee 16.5 million square feet of real estate in 30 plus countries. I am the only architect on their team, and so I am very busy. I actually grew up globally. My parents both worked for the US State Department, and so I spent my whole life, I grew up in Africa, Japan, Vietnam, and India, and Japan. So this is actually, for me, is going back to my roots, and I'm very excited about it. So you never know where your career will take you. And that's one thing that I'd like to just make sure I say. And then one last thing, and most everybody who knows me, I love to just bring a little quote to everything that I do. So just to kind of start this off, and I know we're all going to meet in Chicago, is just a really simple: listen, learn, and lead. And that's what I think all of you are going to do for this next generation of commercial real estate women. And I'm super excited to see all of you join this industry. And then I think, Nicole, are we going to jump right into the presentation about Crew? Okay.
Yep, I'll go ahead and get the screen shared.
And while you're doing that, I also started out and joined Crew probably about 7 years into my career, and it was the best thing that I did. So I'm excited that you are all joining us early in your career. It's such an amazing opportunity. So just to give you a little bit about Crew Network, we were founded in 1989 to bring women together in the commercial real estate industry. Today, we have 12,000 diverse members, both men and women, connected globally. And Crew Network is the premier business network in commercial real estate, and we are thrilled to have you join us. Crew Network's mission, simply put, is to transform the industry by advancing women globally. According to our most recent industry benchmark study, women are approximately 43% of the workforce in commercial real estate. Yet, we are still grossly underrepresented in executive levels. We believe that advancing women and promoting our members' skills and achievements can make the entire industry better. Our members join us at local chapters and also as at-large members. So when an individual joins a chapter, they automatically become part of Crew Network. And if they're an at-large member, they're usually outside of a 35-mile radius or 1 hour from where the closest chapter events are occurring. So we try to make sure that we're being inclusive to all of our members all around the world. Here you can see our major areas where our members are located across the globe, with strategic expansion planned in the coming years. So who we are. While many similar associations have formed around particular professions and are very focused, Crew Network is unique because we are multidisciplinary. Our membership consists of all aspects of the commercial real estate deal. We have many members who do business across the network with each other, and many of them will tell you that they look first for crew member when they are when they're in need and assistance in a certain market on a certain project. Nearly half, or about 49% of our Crew Network members have more than 15 years of experience, and more than a third have more than 20 years in the business. When you do business within the network, you know that you're working with other seasoned professionals who are supporting the advancement of women in our industry. The Crew Network resource base is 12,000 members strong, and if you have a question about a particular type of project or need advice or assistance, you have a network of professionals who are willing to help you. Maybe your company is expanding outside of your market or is opening new partnerships with companies outside of your market. You can be sure that you can find everything and the connections that you need in Crew Network. Demographic and specialties aside, Crew Network members are influencers, leaders, industry experts, business generators, thought leaders. We are connected and diverse. And I just want to share a quick little story here. I remember early on in my career, being on the architecture side, I didn't understand all aspects of a commercial real estate deal. And I remember calling a broker, another crew member, and asking her to go out to coffee so that she could explain what cap rates were to me. And it's so really just so nice to know that you have that network and resources across the entire membership so that you can ask questions and continue to learn. And it's an amazing part of what Crew is all about. So everything we do is designed to help you be successful. So whether it's through leadership development opportunities, advocating for women in the industry, or connecting you so you can give and get business, here are just a few ways we can provide these opportunities to our members. So the CrewBiz business networking tool, which I'm sure Nicole's probably somewhat introduced you to now, and you'll hear plenty more about it. Convention, our leadership summits, and other networking events globally. And recognition opportunities. So be sure to get familiar with CrewBiz. It's at its simplest, it's your membership directory. It's really much more powerful than that. We've heard so many stories of members who've said that they were contacted by someone because of their profile, or that they used to find someone for specific expertise in a particular region. If you're looking for, an attorney and in a different market that you needed to help get a deal done, that's the kind of thing that happens. The power of it is the ability to filter the information. So you can use it to connect members who work in a certain specialty or an industry segment. You can also look for members in a particular organization. For instance, we've had members tell us they've heard about potential deals on CrewBiz and connected with the crew members of that organization to make that connection and eventually work on a deal. Last year, we launched the new Crew Network mobile app. Yay. A lot of us are very excited about that, to continue to expand our members' business networks, the conversations and resources. In the app, you can actually search and register for events, read the latest news and tweets, donate to foundation, and connect with other fellow members and app users. So Crew Network Foundation. So the only foundation dedicated solely towards building opportunities for women, girls, and girls in commercial real estate through our scholarships, our industry research, our career outreach programs, and our mentoring. So speaking of, the foundation's charitable arm, which granted the scholarships that you all received, so we also have all these other aspects of it. It's much bigger than just the scholarships. And so we hope that you get yourselves familiar more with what Crew Foundation is doing, especially since you're scholarship recipients. And when you join your chapters or connect with those chapters, they'll tell you more about that. And it's always great to have past scholars at those events. So the UCrew event, sorry, am I skipping ahead? Our career outreach activities are a way for us to give back and build our your network through programs that help educate young women. So UCrew introduces college students to opportunities within the industry, opportunities that they may never heard about. Otherwise, through UCrew events, members offer students in their market networking fundamentals, powerful career resources, relationship building opportunities, and career development. Our Crew Careers program is a hands-on real estate 101 classroom program that introduces girls to the many career opportunities available to them in commercial real estate. The program is geared towards middle schools, high schools, and after-school programs. One of the most important things that we do at Crew Network is our research initiative, which is also funded by the Crew Network Foundation. When it comes to commercial women in real estate, Crew Network is known in the industry as the thought leaders because we lead the fact and insight drawn from our research on gender and DEI. Every 5 years, we conduct a benchmarking study, which are considered the most extensive research to date that looks at compensation, career satisfaction, work-life balance, career advancement, and DEI and other important topics in our industry. In addition, every year we publish a research paper that delves into a particular aspect of leadership and career development for women in CRE. These papers are important, not only because they inform the industry about these issues, but they also serve for direct leadership development training we offer. So no scholarship program has greater impact than our foundations. Our scholarship program has granted nearly $1.3 million to 226 female students at 112 universities across 38 states and provinces in the US and Canada since 2008. Thanks to the generosity of Crew Network chapters, members, and donors, the programs have doubled the number of scholarships granted in the last 5 years. And I think Claire mentioned it, we're up to 30 scholarships now. You'll hear more about the scholarship benefits and how to leverage them a little bit later, but now just a reminder that in addition to valuable network and career building opportunities, each of you will receive your $5,000 scholarship for tuition and books, a paid internship opportunity, a 6-month mentoring opportunity, a complimentary 24-month Crew Network student membership, and a complimentary registration to the network convention, which I'm excited to hear that a lot of you are going to be joining us in September in Chicago. So I'd like to close by encouraging you to leverage your scholarship and your membership benefits. Put a little in and get a little out of your membership. Here are important ways to make the most of your membership, which include using Crew Biz, reading Crew Network emails, attending a variety of chapter and Crew Network events, joining our mentorship program, and following Crew in the social media space. The team will dive into some of the details in just a moment. So hopefully you guys will all take the time to look into that. But in the meantime, thank you again. Don't hesitate to reach out to Crew Network staff with questions. And I just want to mention one more thing I had mentioned to some of the scholarship winners that I spoke to, especially that we're here in the San Diego area. Reach out to me if you're coming to an event. I would love to meet you there, connect with you, make sure I introduce you to others. And I know that many of the other Crew women across the country and in the US and Canada or wherever you're at would be happy to do that too. So please don't be afraid to reach out and ask. So thank you again, and I will turn it over. So let me turn it over to Jeanette. I think Jeanette's up next.
I think so. Thank you so much, Tiffany. So as I mentioned to you when I introduced myself, I'm a member of 3 chapters of Crew Network. That kind of happened over a time frame. I am a member of Crew Seattle, where I am on the board of directors. I am a member of AZ Crew, which is located in the Phoenix, Scottsdale area, and also Crew DC. There are reasons for that. I won't bore you necessarily with the details, but I have connections to all 3 of those places. And I really encourage you to join and get involved with your local chapters. I get something different from each one of them. As I said, I'm on the board in Crew Seattle, so my interaction with them is very different. But it's almost like having 3 different homes. Anytime I go to DC, I always find time to get together with my Crew DC folks. They're very supportive of me and my firm. They're supportive when I just need someone to talk to or bounce things off of. They are always the ones that I call. If you're struggling with something from school or looking for a job, anything along those lines, there are so many resources within the different chapters. And if you just reach out, they're very welcoming, especially to young scholars. They want to help. It's amazing. And that's one of the things I love the most about Crew Network. And while we're all very competitive, you'll be able to tell that as soon as you go to any event that you may see. You'll probably see a little of that in Chicago for those who can come. We're still supportive, even if we're a direct competitor. All of our Crew Network members, we want to see each other really succeed and grow and be the best that you can. And I think that's something that sets us apart. And one of the challenges of Crew Network, but it's also the thing I love the most, that Tiffany mentioned, is we cover all spectrums of the industry. You can do a transaction with Crew Network members from A to Z, everything from brokerage to attorneys, title companies, etc. So no matter where your education is taking you, there's a resource in Crew Network, and they're in all product types. So office, industrial, multifamily, retail, technology. So we are your resource really for anything that you need. And the chapters, again, they bring a special connection. You will see people at the leadership summits and at Crew Network convention from your chapters, but also they can introduce you to people in other markets if you're considering making a change, moving somewhere, maybe changing careers like Tiffany did. She made a major change from being focused on architecture in the architecture space to really focusing on the needs of a particular company. And I'm certain, and I know she's mentioned it sometimes, but she talked to people in Crew before she made that move, and they gave her advice and guidance and information that she would not otherwise have had when she made that move to make it easier. And we're very proud of the fact that she took that risk. And again, we're here as your support network in any way you want. And as Tiffany said, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm happy to talk with any of you and help you in any way that I can. And if you're not a local, near a local chapter, if you happen to be traveling or are somewhere, reach out. You can attend those meetings, even if you're not a member of that local chapter. Your membership within the network itself gets you access to all of our chapters.
Thank you, Jeanette. I'll go ahead and pass it to Laura to start leveraging your scholarship benefits.
Thank you. And before I start, I think Carly Ross joined us. So I want to make sure, go ahead and introduce yourself and what you're up to. We did quick introductions at the beginning. Hi, Carly.
Hi, yes, thank you. So sorry. I've had COVID the past few days, so all the days are kind of blending together. But yeah, my name's Carly Ross. So excited to be a scholarship recipient. I go to University of San Diego, and my intended field of study is brokerage.
Thank you. And I see that Deborah has also joined us. Deborah, would you like to introduce yourself? She may not be able to talk, but oh, there you go.
Absolutely. So sorry, I was struggling to get off mute. Turn on my camera now. Apologies, I'm still working through a summer internship in the Southbound meeting. But hi everyone, my name is Deborah Owolabi. I am an incoming MBA student at Harvard Business School, and my intended field of study is real estate and private equity. And I'm very, very excited to be a scholarship recipient and look forward to the next 2 years of getting to know you ladies.
Thank you. Pleasure to meet you as well. Well, Nicole and I are going to talk through some of your scholarship benefits and how to leverage them so that we make sure you're, taking advantage of all these opportunities we've been talking about. So first, the Crew Network Convention, which is September 21st through 23rd in Chicago. You all have a complimentary registration, and Nicole can help you get that set up. There's also a $650 travel stipend that we will reimburse you for. So again, Nicole can help you with that, as well as room matching. So if you're looking for a roommate, we would be happy to match you with others who are looking for hotel roommates. Just let Nicole know and we'll get you all set up, okay? You will be paired with a foundation champion director. So those are sort of our foundation board members, and they will meet you Wednesday after your first time attendee session, which is from 3:30 to 4:30. So as long as you're there and ready to go by 3:30 to attend that session, we will basically meet you outside of that room and send you off to the marketplace together to start networking. And Nicole and I will detail all of this in an email, but we just want to make sure that we're all on the same page for that first day of convention in Chicago. We also have some special programming for you as well. On Thursday, we have a student session that will be in the morning, and we'll send you all the details for that. We'll have a foundation event Thursday night that you will all be invited to as well. And then the expectation is that you attend every session, as many sessions that you can through the duration of the convention. Also on Thursday at lunch, you will be recognized as a group. That is the very special time when Claire will stand up and she'll talk about all the great success of the foundation and call you on stage to be recognized. So we will have some reserved seating for you at Thursday's lunch. So just think of some of those things. And again, we'll send you a follow-up email, but we want you all to know that we have some very special things planned for you all. And then on Friday, there are some general sessions, some excellent speakers. Friday at lunch is Lisa Ling. She is a CNN executive producer and amazing storyteller. So we're looking forward to seeing her to close the convention out about 2 o'clock on Friday. So if you're able to stay for the weekend, Chicago has lots to see, and if you are going to be leaving us to head back to university, you could get a flight out that night as well. So if you have any questions about convention, please let us know. We will, Nicole and I are here to help you, to get you all set up and to make sure that everything is taken care of. So if you have any questions, let us know. And I'm going to turn it actually back over to Jeanette, because she is very special. She has come to the convention for a very long time, and she also brings students with her. So Jeanette, talk about your convention experience just for a moment.
Sure. So I have been to almost all of the conventions since I joined Crew in 1997. I missed Houston, the first one in Houston. But I go every year just as a matter of course. It's always on my calendar. And I serve on the industry advisory board for Virginia Tech's real estate program. And I'm very proud we did have a scholarship winner this year. Unfortunately, she's not on the call today, but we did have a winner. And what I decided a few years ago is that I wanted to somehow combine my involvement with Crew Network and my involvement with the Virginia Tech real estate program. And so I thought, what a better way than to take one of our students to convention and, just show them the ropes, give them the opportunity. Last year, I took a young woman that I was a mentor to for 4 years. So it kind of capped off our mentoring time together. And the first young woman that I took to convention actually met the people who hired her in her first job out of college at convention. It was really fun because it was actually, she met them on her 21st birthday. And the convention that year happened to be in New York City. So we all took her to the Baccarat bar and she drank champagne with all of us. I think there were about 15 of us out of Baccarat crystal champagne glasses on her 21st birthday. So a birthday that she will absolutely never forget. But it is such an amazing time, as I said earlier, to meet people within your chapter, but to meet people in other areas where you may have an interest. I can tell you that when I first started going to conventions, I wanted to be in every single session. While there's not enough time, sometimes you can buddy up and say, hey, I'll go to this session, you go to this session, and then we'll share our notes afterwards. So I've definitely been able to do that. And that's what Gigi, my mentee from Virginia Tech, and I did last year. Then there was a time where I felt like I could probably be on the panel for most of the sessions, but then real estate went and did this really unusual thing a few years ago. It started changing dramatically. So I am actually back to wanting to attend every one of the sessions again, because I feel like there's so much that I need to learn when you introduce technology. And again, the way that real estate is changing and the way that how people use real estate is changing so much. And the panelists are all really fabulous and they bring such a wealth of knowledge to everyone. And I was asked to do the first timer session again this year. So if you're able to attend the first timer session, I'll be there sharing some more of my thoughts on attending convention. But if you can't go this year, please consider going next year, attending some of the leadership summits as well that take place in the winter and in the spring.
Thank you, Jeanette.
Thank you.
Hey, Laura, can I add one thing?
Absolutely.
This is a comfort item, ladies. You will receive a lot of tchotchke while you're here, and someone will probably give you a big bag to carry around so you can put all this in, but make sure you have lots of shoes. It's amazing the amount of walking you're going to do in that few days. And you think, oh, I got the best shoes. They're so comfortable. Even the best, most comfortable shoes on earth that I can wear 10 hours a day without a problem. When I get to convention after 2 hours, they're killing me. So just have shoes you can change often, and then some kind of wrapper sweater, because when you're inside, it can be 98 degrees outside, but it's about 55 inside and you freeze. So just think about it when you pack ahead of time, but shoes, in my book, are the most important.
Thank you, Claire. That is true. I learned that last year for the first time the hard way. I think I had Band-Aids all over my feet by the end of the first day. But definitely, shoes are important. So I'm going to take it over just talking about a couple more benefits that you have of your scholarship. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen again real fast, just to show you a couple things on our website. So one of the first things that we have is our CRE internship board. I know many of you have already done internships or you have internships planned out. However, if you do not, this is a great place to find internships in your local area or maybe in an area that you want to go for an internship. Our partners and our members post internships on here, and so they are all within the crew, and it's just a great place to find internships for you to do. And then we also have our career center, where if you're looking for a job, you could go ahead and find it here. Just click on find a job, and this is all under our About Career Center area on our website. So it's very easy to find, but if you need it, I could go ahead and send out the links for all of this as well. And you just click here and find a job, and it'll pull up and you could search different locations, search typical keywords, and it'll bring up a list of jobs that we have available in those areas. So it's a great resource. So I just wanted to share that with you all. Okay. And then the next thing was, which Tiffany had mentioned in the slideshow, is that you do get a 24-month membership. Most of you, in one of my initial emails, I had sent that you also could join a local chapter. So I know most of you gotten back to me with a local chapter that you were interested in joining. If you have not, please get back to me, because it is super important to be able to go to those events locally. Or like I think Jeanette had said, if you are traveling to a different area, going to an event in that area. So if you're not part of a local chapter yet, please email me and we could get you connected with a local chapter near you. Another thing that we offer is an internship opportunity with CBRE. It's changed a little bit in the last year, so probably about in November time, I will be sending an email out to everybody who is interested, and I will direct you to their website where you would fill out an application and submit your resume as well. And then I will be in contact with them, letting them know who all submitted it, and they will be in contact with you about internship opportunities in the area if you are interested in that. Another thing that we started last year, which is a great benefit, is we are now doing a scholarship visionary mentor program. So many of you might not be familiar with our visionaries. Our visionaries are members who have given over their lifetime of being a crew member $10,000 or more to the foundation, which this is crucial in being able to give out scholarships to the students. So we really wanted to implement them in an opportunity to give back and to be connected with the scholars, since they give so much to this program. And so the mentorship opportunity does start March of the following year. So I'll be contacting you probably in December with more details on that if you are interested in that opportunity. The last thing on the list is the issuing of the checks. I sent an email out last week to everybody. If you haven't got back to me, just make sure you get back to me with your scholarship agreements, your fall semester classes, the address of where you're currently living, and just the name of your school, just in case. And so I could get those checks out to you. I'm pretty sure I have them all to most everybody, but if you have not gotten me those details, please make sure to get them over to me so I could get you your first check out. In December, I'll be contacting you again. In December, I will need your final semester grades for the fall, and then I'll be needing your spring schedule going forward, and then I will be issuing those checks in January for you. And so those are just a couple memberships, a couple of the benefits that we offer. Laura, I think I got everything on that?
I think you did. We'll send a follow-up email because we know this is a lot.
It's a lot of information to take in. So we are going to break out into connection and networking. But before we do that, was there any questions that anybody had at this time? No? Well, that's awesome. Well, like I said, I am always here to help me. I am only an email away. Please, if you need any help with anything, send me an email. I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. If I'm not available, I'll send it over to Laura. Like mentioned, Claire, Tiffany, Jeanette, Wendy, we are all available to you, and we are just so honored and happy to have you as our scholarship winners this year. So we will go out, and I think Laura has set up the breakout rooms.
Yep, we're going to be in breakout rooms for about 10 minutes and just network, get to know each other. You'll have a facilitator, Claire and Jeanette and Tiffany will be facilitating, and we'll close those out about 5 minutes left before the hour. So If you need anything, we're just an email away, but look forward to connecting with you all at convention. Okay, here we go.